Good afternoon, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your afternoon news fix for Monday, the 24th of November. Labor's broadly supportive of changes to building consents. Building and Construction Minister Chris Penk has announced consumer protections will be built into modifications of the wider regime. These include requiring architects and engineers to hold professional indemnity insurance and mandatory home warranties for new builds. Labor leader Chris Hipkins says he's in favour as long as consumers are protected.
We don't want people to end up in another leaky homes debacle. So the idea that there should be some compulsory indemnity is probably a good step in the right direction.
Polling suggests more people support an inflation-adjusted capital gains tax rather than the nominal tax proposed by Labor. The party's campaigning on the change, excluding the family home and KiwiSaver. Here's senior political reporter Azaria Howell.
A new Taxpayers Union Curia poll shows 61% of those polled would not want it based on nominal profit, which taxes the full rise in value without subtracting inflation. Support for taxing real gains was highest among those saying they're Labor supporters. The party promises every dollar the policy raises will go towards improving the public health system.
A body has been found in the search for missing woman, Te Anihana Pomana, last seen leaving Auckland's Sky City Hotel in August 21. The remains were discovered in dense Pukekoi bush on Saturday evening. Police believe it's the 25-year-old, but formal identification and a post-mortem aren't yet complete. Health New Zealand has been criticised over a stillbirth in Auckland's Waitakere Hospital. The woman, who was in early labour, had reported the baby's movements had decreased. Her husband tried to reach the midwife on a bedside phone, accidentally on a block caller mode. Jacob Jones reports.
The Deputy Health and Disability Commissioner points out because of the consultant obstetrician's workload, the fetal heart rate wasn't monitored as required. Rose Wall recommends deactivating the call block function on all phones, and the hospital update its policy on the threshold for calling an on-call obstetrician.
A New Zealand CEO says the pay increase offered to staff isn't less than inflation, despite unions' claims. A strike notice is in place for December 8, with cabin crew demanding greater salaries and allowances. The airline's assessing the effect on operations, with up to 15,000 passengers potentially impacted. CEO Nikhil Ravishankar says it's discussing with the unions what potential increases need to look like over a period of time.
Ensuring we can help the airline navigate through a very tough economic cycle is high on the agenda, but equally high on the agenda is making sure that we look after our cabin crew.
To sport, and Black Caps coach Rob Walter has revealed they're erring on the side of caution as Will O'Rourke recovers from a back stress fracture, and the giant pace bowler is unlikely to be seriously considered for selection until March of next year. Former Australian cricket coach Darren Lehrman is calling for a let-up on the abuse towards Steve Smith almost 8 years on from the sandpaper scandal. And basketball's international window is providing a few headaches for Breakers coach Petteri Koponen, striving to train with 5 players away on Tall Blacks duty. I'm Wendy Petrie. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.